Hey guys, I don't know what you're doing right now, but make sure you subscribe. Now let's get into this video.
College football season look like it's down to 3 big games. Semifinals with the Fiesta Bowl on Thursday, and we got the Peach Bowl on Friday. I want to take a look at these games and like kind of get your insight. Like I know before the playoffs, you was all in on Alabama and Indiana, but it looked like you might still be in.
Actually, it was Georgia. And
It was
Indiana.
Georgia. Okay. I
Georgia
knew it was
and
one of those
Indiana.
losers,
Yeah.
one of those SEC schools that lost. I knew it was one of those guys. But like
crazy.
I said, man, I start with that game, bro. Our friends at FanDuel have Indiana at 4.5 points favorite, hosting Oregon Ducks. Do you see Indiana like having the edge that game?
Yeah, I mean, you always worried. Well, at least I always worried because you recognize early on that, man, like it's hard to beat a good team twice, and so obviously, you expect Oregon to show up and just have like this great game plan but I think Indiana is I think fundamentally in the way that they've been coached the whole year, like I don't think they're too high on their horse. Like this game is going to feel like any game any other Saturday. So I don't think it's going to be too big of a stage for them. You kind of worry about that because these dudes haven't really played in this deep into the playoffs.
Right,
You know what I mean? So but I think with the coaches and the players that they have at Indiana, I think they'll be fine. I think they'll be fine. I do think it'll be a close game. But, I think I still got Indiana, with the edge.
Yeah, man. I'm with you, bro. I see Indiana beating them again.
Yeah.
And simply because, sometimes you see guys on the internet, they might be popping their little stuff, tweets and stuff like that. I have never seen nothing that say anything that an Indiana player did or say anything.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty interesting because if you go on social media right now, I'm pretty sure they got somebody from Oregon probably tweeting and saying, yeah, we're going to do this or we're going to do that, just like with the A&M and Texas A&M and Miami's little spat, with some tweets going out before that game.
Yeah, all Indiana, trash talk and it's gonna come from the head coach. Like he gonna get in front of the camera and he gonna tell everybody just how he feeling and what he think. And yeah, man, we talk about it, here and there, but coaches, man, like coaches that have the ability to just be transformative, man. Like guys that can go someplace and just absolutely change the way people think about it. Like before this dude got there, like I don't even thought, Indiana, I know Houston people mad at me, A&M fans. I don't really care, but nobody was picking them to be good at anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but now it's like people pay attention to it because they do have a coach that's, and I think a lot with Signetti. It comes off as a little arrogant, but I look at it like he's ultimately prepared.
Right.
Like he knows what's up. He knows what he see. He know what he got to do and what he got to get his players to do. And I'm just inspired by that, man. I absolutely love that. I think those kids are just being able to experience a coach like that, man. It's like a once in a lifetime type thing. Right. You know what I mean? So I expect them to win, but I expect them to win it all actually.
Okay, man. What about the other game? Miami is like a 3.5 point favorite against Ole Miss. Funny to see the lower seed, the favorite, right?
Yeah, that's funny. But obviously, man, when you beat Ohio States and you know what I mean, like you got a little bit more rank.
Yeah.
Those teams are just hard to beat, man. And so and then too, man, we talked about like just coaches, man, and pedigree and. I think all these coaches are disciples of Saban. You know what I'm saying? At some point in their career, they was with Nick Saban, and so I guess SEC does rule. It could, compared to what you was talking, because you seem like you about to jump off the boat, and you just, But I like to remind you that where these dudes come from, and who inspired them. And, it was one of the greatest SEC coaches of all time. So. But yeah, it should be fun, man. I think it's gonna be a great game. I think it's just been I think it's been a great playoff because it's sort of been unexpected. Like we didn't, like me, I thought Georgia and Indiana was going to be in a big game.
Yeah.
And so just to kind of see that, with some other teams in there, like I think like that's what makes like football fun, because like you don't always know exactly like how it's gonna go.
Man, I want to ask you this, bro. So you think Carson Beck is happy because he left? I mean, he could have stayed. He left, went to Miami, and actually further in the college playoff.
Yeah, I mean that's why I think that's why some dudes take a chance. That's why some people believe in themselves because they kind of could see that for themselves. I don't think he probably thought that, but they was able to kind of work to it. Like I don't think in the beginning of the season, I don't think people were saying, well, Carson Beck is about to take these dudes to the playoffs.
Right.
Nah, but as the season went on, we said, oh, okay, like because he was actually getting better.
Right.
And he's not a bad quarterback. It's just really like his decision making and just timing. I think quarterback, a lot of that is timing.
Right.
Like, bro, just don't throw an intercept at the wrong time.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, just don't do that at the wrong time.
Yeah.
Like, right? And we could kind of deal with.
Yeah,
we can make it a team sport.
Yeah.
Right. Until you start doing that.
Yeah.
Like, so.
I thought I just before the half.
Yeah, it's like, bro, no, like don't do that. Like just bad luck, bad time, But I think somehow he was kind of able to kind of, overcome that, and I thought he just kind of put him in a good spot going forward. So, I would probably say he got his draft stock. I think people, probably not, early first round, but I think people, probably be a second round pick, third round pick.
Kind of like Stetson Bennett, something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think he got a little more talent than that. Stetson Bennett gonna ride the bench.
Yeah.
I think Carson Beck, I think he's a little bit more prototype than Stetson. So not to diss him, but
honestly, I can see him. I can see them both being. I can see them both being backups.
Yeah, I can see it too. But I think being 6'5" and having an arm and just a little bit better looking than
for
being
sure
5'10" and not being fast.
There's only one Drew Brees.
So that's tough.